Watch this before it's deleted again.
I'm gonna say one word, and you can decide if you want to watch this video.
Okay.
Twincest. Okay.
Yes!
Now, if you're still here, you know what you're getting yourself into.
Wait. Hold up. How the hell did he do that? Hold on. Y'all see the title of the video here, right? Watch this before it's deleted again. But up here it says twin sister falls in love with brother. Hold up. What the fuck? How did he do that?
Word, and you can decide if
The nigga changed the title.
you want to watch this video. Okay. Twincest. Okay. All right. Now, if you're still here, you know what you're getting yourself into. I warn you. The story starts with the two siblings.
Why you laugh like that?
Judging by the color of their hair and how they interact with each other. They seem to be on their way to Hosumi, which is probably somewhere they've been before, since they say they are back.
Okay.
Sora, the sister, doesn't really seem like she gets along that well with her older brother, Haru, mostly because she looks at him with this displeased face. The siblings stop by a supermarket to pick up some food, and Haru bought a bicycle from God knows where, since Sora was having a hard time walking. He tells her to grab him tight while on the bicycle, and why are you blushing like that? It's your brother. Nope, it's
This is a 10 out of 10 plot so far, guys. 10 out of 10 plot. I am liking where this is going.
for this. It's too soon for this. I am a minute in a minute. Point to be noted that by the time he has made his way to the supermarket on foot and to his new school detour on the cycle, 4 girls have made their faces red. And we haven't even started. The dude's already killing it. All these animes are starting.
Continue with the story, man.
Where's the stalker? I know
Continue with the story.
Somewhere. By the number of detours he makes with his sister, it seems as if this was their old hometown. They talk about the things they used to do while they were young, and Sora still tries her hardest not to be amused.
Okay.
After finally reaching home, Haru goes next door to greet his old neighbors. This is where we get to know that their parents had died, so they were forced to
Of course they fucking died. You're not allowed to have parents that lived in
to
anime.
their old place.
You didn't have to tell us that.
And the neighbor's daughter is particularly shocked to see him. Guess what that's about? Okay, well, I mean, I know what it's about. Just hush, my children. Hush, and let me keep the suspense going for a little bit longer. New transfer students in anime have always been the source of instantaneous orgasms for the class students in Haru.
They must have horrible standards, because this nigga does not look that good. He really
The very
don't.
personification of Babylon is no exception. We then get introduced to Kuranga.
This man, all these people are like skinny as fuck. Y'all look at these arms.
The class president and victim number 1, and Akira, victim number 2. You'll see what I mean shortly. While Haru is
Victim.
at school, Sora back home is looking at their photo book, remembering her playful times with Haru.
Aww.
Oh my, playful was an understatement. Haru reports about his great nursery to Sora, trying to inspire her to get to school. But after hearing about Akira and Migiwa Kazuha, victim number 3, Sora leaves without saying much. On his way
She's depressed because she has a sexy brother? Quote unquote, because this nigga ugly as hell to me.
back home, Haru has a sudden encounter with Nao Yorihime, his neighbor, and gives her a ride back home. He returns
Damn.
back to an angry Sora who had been texting him for a while. They go to sleep in a rather sour mood, which turns sweet pretty quickly. Why do I have eyes?
How? Is this makeup sex, guys? Do y'all have makeup sex with y'all siblings? We're gonna forget I said that. I'm taking a sip of the water.
Wait a minute, what? Huh? Oh, she just wanted him to take measurements for her uniform. Oh. I have been corrupted beyond repair at this point.
Me too.
Haru is
Me
on
too,
his
bud.
way to school with his old buddy, Ryohei, when all of a sudden, half of the cast
Ryohei
arrives there
looked
for
like
no
he's
good
supposed to be
reason.
20.
While
He should not
is
be
out
in
here
school.
Socializing to the fullest, Sora is at home with absolutely nothing to do. In school, Haru is tired after killing a mosquito for Sora. As weird as it sounds, this leads to Akira inviting Haru to her house to get some mosquito net. And for the life of me, I cannot figure out what that has to do with the plot. For the rest of the school time, Akira tries her best to get as close
What is being censored? What? Oh, panty shots, most
to
definitely.
Haru as possible. All the while, a jealous Mikawa tries to pull her away, since they both have a thing for him, if that wasn't clear at this point. As agreed, Haru goes to Mikawa's place, and her hospitable character makes him wonder a little. On his way home, he gets a ride from Mikawa, whom, I don't know, her timing seems awful.
This nigga going from a hoe to hoe like that. Like that. He don't even have to do nothing. He's just walking. He's just walking. Oh my goodness.
Really precise to me. The conversation between them leads to Haru inviting Mikawa inside his house to work on Sora's uniform. Her arrival isn't taken well by Sora, who closely listens in on what they talk about.
Stalking
As
ass.
expected, Sora is pretty stingy that night, but instantly lightens up when she gets to wear her uniform the next day. So now, after more than 10 days of moving back, Sora finally decides to go to school with her brother.
Finally.
I already see the dudes auditioning for the Predator movie. That's such a weird way to put that.
What are you fucking? What is he?
No
What is this
weird
nigga talking
coincidence.
about?
Her first day at school is also a PE day, where the male and female students clean the pool together. I still, dude, I forgot what the plot of this show was. Naturally, Sora comes out in a swimsuit, and Ryohei is a bit too excited about it.
He's air jerking. This man is air jerking, bro.
Dude, do you realize how old she is? Come on.
How old
man.
is she? You're not letting us know. How old is she? Aren't they all high schoolers? I'm so lost. Aren't they all high schoolers? Below 18. Most of them are. They're in high school. I'm getting 12, 15, 26. Age don't matter. Okay.
I shouldn't be talking. Dude, anime girls are just so misleading for so many reasons.
You're on thin ice.
Stein is still legal. That's all I'm saying.
This nigga needs to be watched. He needs to be watched.
Not much cleaning gets done as Akira starts to blast everyone with water. Sooner or later, Mikui's cloth gets wet, and of course, Haru would be there to notice it. Of course he would! Inside the changing room, Akira and Mikui are messing around as Akira pokes inside Mikui's ear to tickle her. As weird as it may be, Haru, who for some reason is standing outside the room, listens to the things that are happening inside and notices Mikui calling Akira her sister. This makes him wonder if their relationship was the same kind of lovey sibling relationship that he has with Sora.
What is going on,
Why do
guys?
we keep talking about incest on this channel?
This is what your channel's about? So what do you mean why we keep talking about it? It's your channel. You control what you watch, buddy.
Little time of enjoyment gets interrupted by Nogizaka Matoka, a maid under Mikui's house. She asks him if he was peeping on Kazuha, but denies, saying he had something of her to return. She catches up to Haru, still in her swimsuit, in the middle of the road, and asks if he was eavesdropping on their conversation. She clarifies that Akira really was her sister, but from another mother. Her father abandoned... Why did I say it like that? Her father abandoned Akira because
Lord.
she was an illegitimate, which is why she lives alone in the shrine as a maiden. The next thing that happens is... Huh? Do my eyes deceive me?
A beach episode?
Yes!
I can't keep watching this. This man in the background makes me feel uncomfortable. This nigga speak.
It's the beach! Yes! When did we get here?
Oh my
God. How did we get here so fast?
This nigga is
Oh,
so
the heavens
horny.
Bless this anime.
He is. Hold on. He's calling the other dude a weirdo, and he giggling about some minors at the beach.
Wait, actually don't. I think I just remembered what it's about now. Like always, a lot of things are happening on the beach. Men playing with big round volleyballs, as women bask under their big round umbrellas. Well, nothing much really happens
This
here,
nigga's-
except Haru indirectly laying a whole confession for Kazuha to choke on, as he grabs her hand and asks if she would play her viola for her. I wonder what you mean, boy. Well, what do we know? After this little
What?
open up, Kazuha and Haru are returning back home from...
Is this nigga getting cheeks, like, and I'm just not understanding that he's getting cheeks? Is that what I'm getting here? Because I feel like he's clapped like 2 or 3 women by now. I really do. I feel like I'm just misunderstanding because this guy's commentary is absolutely, it's just ridiculous. But I think this man is clapping.
school together. On their way, they bond a little more, and she asks him if he wanted to help her with some summer festival preparations. Just as things are getting a little heated here, she gets a call from her family concerning her father, and she has to leave in a hurry. To compensate for the sudden interruption the other day, she offers to be Haru's town guide, but this meeting turns sour yet again as her dad shows up in person this time. Kazuha's
Oh,
mood is very
no.
bad after she realizes that her dad was there only for formalities and not to see his daughters. So in an attempt to cheer her up, Haru takes her on an actual date.
Aww.
Yeah, they do a ton of, as I like to say, fun little things. In the
What is wrong with this guy? What is wrong? They do a lot of fun little things. Like, I don't know what you mean by that, bro. Do you mean they're playing games or are they having sex? Like, be more clear.
the end, Kazuha ends up having a really good time and invites him to her house for Akira's birthday party. She comes close to him and makes sure he gives very clear insurance, all right? Yeah, boy. While they're having a rather lovely moment here, Akira, who was supposed to be helped by them, ends up meeting Sora. After our little conversation with her about Kazuha and Haru, Sora leaves and Akira just crashes down as a result of overworking herself. Akira tells Kazuha to take her merry time and not to feel obliged to help her at all, as she leaves in a hurry and full of energy. Kazuha takes up the offer and stays back to play some viola for Haru. On their way back, they find out that Akira had not been seen for a while, causing them to rush to the shrine. The sight of an unconscious Akira lying on the floor makes Kazuha realize that she had been pretty damn blind and stupid to ignore her. After Akira
I'm losing. The plot is losing me. The plot is losing me. Why did she pass out? Who's ignoring who? The plot is. I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost, bro.
Akira's return from the hospital.
Wow. Okay. I know she passed out from working, but someone said they weren't paying attention to her. So who wasn't paying attention to who? That's where I'm confused at. I know that girl passed out because she was overworking, but
Kazuha starts to spend less time with Haru and focuses most of her time to try and help Akira with everything she can.
Fair.
Akira, who isn't very appreciative of this change in nature, kisses Kazuha. Why not when you can, right? And asks her if she loved her the same way or more than she did Haru. She pushes her back and is vividly not happy about the kiss.
What
she then
the hell?
tells her that her willingness to help comes from her feeling of malice towards their father, as she wants to prove him wrong. Because of
Damn.
this fateful little conversation, Kazuha is not present for Akira's birthday. We also get to know that Akira and Kazuha have the same birthdays, and that she asked Haru to celebrate them for her. He inquires a little before instantly saying that he loves Kazuha and he would comply, all while Sora is eavesdropping.
this drama is juicy. It's juicy. It's kind of juicy. If we had a different narrator to where I could fully explain fully understand everything, this would be fire.
Eavesdropping, stalking, I'll call it a win. That's the same thing, kind of. Look, it's my recap, and I want to be right, so it counts. There's our stalker.
Okay, buddy.
Despite all the awkwardness and hesitation, Haru manages to deliver some of the gifts to Kazuha. After this, we see that Kazuha appreciated the gesture and finally came out of her room.
Finally.
Kata, no less, in order to enjoy the summer festival. Haru takes Kazuha on a small round trip and brings her back to the place where Akira was supposed to prepare for her dance. There she sees her father being a father for the first time to Akira.
Oh my
And
god.
cannot believe that she had been wrong about him. I mean, Akira herself had been telling her that he was a good person. It was pretty much Kazuha's own fault to live her life in assumptions. In fact, she was so happy and fulfilled to see him being a good
So she's
father
an
to
idiot?
Akira that she and Haru instantly teleport to her bedroom. What's with this animation? Why is it so bright and sparkly? Oh.
So that's one confirmed body. That is a confirmed body that we're given that one. So he has one body on his belt right now.
Oh, I see now. The whole meeting unfolds as they show us a scene of Kazuha blissfully playing
To confirm the sister, yes. So he has the sister and this girl. Having your sister as a body is crazy, bro.
the viola for both Haru and Akira. There's nothing much to say here, and a lot to see as Haru undergoes a Pokemon evolution. From this, my man doesn't really
okay.
waste a lot of
All
time
right,
progressing
all right.
from one base to another.
Okay.
And as the viola keeps playing
Okay,
in the
well, this
background,
nigga is so
Haru
horny.
realizes
He
that
is
the
so
perhaps
horny,
going
bro.
back to
He is recapping this with the stiffest of 3 inches you'd ever see. The stiffest, man. He's actively stroking while recapping this, bro. I promise you.
his own hometown wasn't really a bad idea after all. After having a very secure conversation about her family relations, she looks like she's about to confess to him as well, but ends up running fast and leaving him behind. Well, not that leaving him behind matters anyway, because then he ends up meeting Nao and proceeds to walk home with her.
Why are they
This man
always
is
near
basically
him?
using checkpoints at the moment. Sorta is having her usual dose of photo book, remembering God knows what other memories she has with Haru. She then shows him a pendant that he had given her a long time ago. Haru remembers that during that time, he also met Akira, who showed him her own pendant and rushes to see her. Akira is more than just happy to realize Haru remembered their childhood bond, and let's hope it's not what I think it is, cause she's blushing way too hard for this to be normal.
So they remember their childhood bond. How many of y'all forgot about your friends in your childhood in high school? How many of y'all just completely forgot about the childhood you've had? That doesn't make sense to me.
They mostly reminisce
Y'all are saying y'all? Okay, I guess y'all are brain dead. I guess there are brain dead people, my bad. Not y'all specifically. Okay, y'all specifically, but still.
about the pendant that she had lost a long time ago, which puts her in a sad mood as it belonged to her mother. After that conversation, Haru feels restless and he calls Akira to team up and find the pendant that she had lost.
She lost it
Pretty
years
sweet
ago.
and dumb at the same time, it's been lost for probably 7 years at this point.
Exactly!
Shows up in a cheap farmer costume with a shovel, ready to dig the earth in the afternoon, and something else in the evening. Upon reaching the spot, he sees that the place is no longer there, and a stream is running in the place. Akira tells him that the tree they were searching for
If there's that fucking necklace in the stream, I'm losing it, bro. If there's a necklace in the stream, I'm losing it.
got swept up in a landslide. Unable to find the pendant, they go back to Akira's place to clean up, and when he is taking a bath, Akira decides to join him as well. Here it is, boys! Happy you must be. Haru acts a little embarrassed and uneasy at first, but before we know it, she jumps on him on the tub, on his lap, and there we have it. It's the rising of the spear hero. Nothing much happens after the rising, and after getting out of the bath,
So-
Haru proposes that he'll look after his grandmother's records and see
That's
if
3. I think that's 3rd. I think that might be 3rd. That might be 3rd. No, that's not body 2. That's body 3 because he already did his sister. He already did his sister, guys. So that's body 3.
he can pull any information on Akira's mother. The night of the summer festival finally comes to an end with Kazuha's mother arriving and throwing tantrums at Akira before her dance. Haru and the gang are gathered to see Akira perform. However, he notices that Akira is dancing elegantly, yet with tears in her
Yeah,
eyes.
she looks sad.
After the
What
performance,
happened?
He goes to check in on her just when Akira
He has
was
that
looking through the
depression penis. That's what it was. He was laying it to her, and they gave her depression. He has depression cock. Okay.
notebook. As soon as he inquires about it, she rushes to the kitchen and attempts to burn it. Huh. Just like how he used to burn my father's ash.
Continue talking about the story.
Track there.
Come
Great,
talk about
you're
the story,
back.
buddy. Please. Talk about the story, buddy.
I don't know why, but I take massive offense.
Jesus!
Excuse my familiar, guys. I really hope you didn't have the displeasure of meeting him.
Your face is a displeasure.
Hadu manages to take it away from a kid.
I feel like, you know what that reminds me of, bro? Sunday, like 2015. If y'all ever watched Sunday, bro, 2015 to like 2019-ish Sunday. That's what that was. This man, I promise you, bro.
And the contents of the notebook suggest that Kazuha's mother is actually Akira's biological mother, and that their identities were misunderstood. Akira still wants to be very secretive about this whole situation, and in order to prevent any complexities in the future, she breaks up with Haru, which is kind of unrequited.
They
Do
dated?
you really think Haru would just let her go like that? No. He discusses the situation with Kazuha.
They
doesn't
dated?
really waste a lot of time telling her mother that she is going to be doing a DNA test. Of course, her mother doesn't approve of the decision, but I'm not sure there's a need for a test at all. I mean, their hair color makes it pretty obvious. Unless anime characters see each other in a whole new dimension, then I think we just about solved the case. Haru fills in Akira about the decision Kazuha made about the DNA test, and despite all that talk before, she says that she is eager to know the results as well. And alas, the day of the DNA test finally comes.
Okay.
The results are here, and a panicking Kazuha informs Haru that Akira is missing. Classic move right there. Now, she didn't stay missing for long, because all
Yo.
it takes is Haru running for like 10 minutes, and he ends up finding her on some random bench.
This drama is insane to me, bro. This is some insane drama.
He stays there and talks with her about her life and tells her that despite her birth identity, people would still want her. Very smooth. I hope that was much smoother in the anime, because the way I just said it was not smooth at all. Night falls, and
What?
Kazuha arrives with the test results. She tells Akira that nobody has seen them yet. And
This is so dramatic for no
A
reason.
body has been discovered.
Like Alfredo, I appreciate the sub.
it is her right to see them first. They don't reveal the result right there, but instead, we get clarification from Kazuha's mother herself. Apparently, it was her pendant that Akira had, since she gave it to her in order for her to have at least some memory of her mother. Mostly because
Why are we talking about a pendant now? Weren't we just talking about biological who siblings shit? Why we're jumping around too much? My head hurts.
her actual mother died soon after birth. Is it me, or did we just get a whole genre shift to psychological thriller?
What even was the genre in the first place? Incest?
I don't think incest is a genre.
Now it is.
The tension between Kazuha, her mother, and Akira finally clears up, and Akira gets her beloved pendant back as well.
Okay.
Mind you that Haru was searching for something that was never there. Poor lad. After the whole situation simmers down, Akira properly thanks Haru and confesses her love to him yet again.
Okay.
They play around a little before wasting no time to... okay. I ran out of ways to say have a long time ago. They got sex. They got sexed? They got sexed. That's all you need to know, guys. Besides,
Oh, buddy, bro. Oh, buddy, bro. Oh my god. Oh my.
everyone knows that's how this little arc was gonna end anyway. It's a usual morning in the siblings' life. Sorta has been wearing the same clothes for 1 million episodes now, and Haru can't stop blushing at the sight of his sister. No stops by the house to deliver some kind of mosquito repellent, and after having a 2-second conversation with him, her upper body starts to defy physics itself. Now, in case you're
What do you mean?
wondering what happened with Kazuha and Akira and why the series is hinting at a romantic relationship with Nao, the story of the anime resets every time a female character gets her happy ending. Since Akira managed to complete her business with Haru, so did Kazuha, the story now resets to a point where neither of them have had a relationship with him and sets the stage for a new female lead.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, so after he catches his bodies, it's like the story didn't happen. It's like the world God only knows. If y'all have ever heard of that anime is fire. Watch it. Okay, what would y'all rate this on a scale of 1 to 10? What would y'all rate that? I gotta give it a 5. I think it's. Ain't no way y'all are saying 10s and 7s. Ain't no way y'all. It is a 5, bro. My head hurt from trying to understand all that, bruh. Oh my god. That.